Here's something that will blow your mind. Snowy owls create massive food stockpiles containing over 50 lemmings, essentially building their own natural freezers in the Arctic. But that's just the beginning of how remarkable these creatures are.
That's fascinating. How do they manage to preserve such large quantities of food in those harsh conditions?
Well, the Arctic's natural cold temperatures actually work in their favor. These owls strategically place their caches in multiple locations, using the permafrost as a natural preservation system. It's like having several backup freezers scattered across their territory.
That's quite clever. What other survival adaptations have these owls developed?
So here's where it gets really interesting. They've evolved this incredible ability to fly completely silently. Their wing feathers have these specialized comb-like serrations that break up airflow and eliminate noise during flight.
That sounds like some seriously advanced engineering by nature. How exactly does this silent flight mechanism work?
Well, think of it like nature's own stealth technology. These serrations work similar to the trailing edge of modern aircraft wings, but way more efficiently. The owl's feather structure disperses air turbulence in a way that our best engineers are still trying to fully understand and replicate.
That makes me wonder about potential applications in human technology. Have researchers been able to learn from these adaptations?
Oh man, absolutely they have. Engineers are currently studying owl wing structures to develop quieter wind turbines and more efficient aircraft designs. There's even a research looking at how their food preservation strategies might inform long-term storage solutions for space missions.
That's such an unexpected connection between wildlife and space exploration. What other innovations might we discover by studying these birds?
Well, their adaptations could potentially influence everything from noise reduction in urban planning to energy-efficient building design. But here's what's really wild: their food caching behavior might help us understand better strategies for resource management in extreme environments.
Speaking of extreme environments, how are these owls adapting to climate change?
That's where things get concerning. While their food caching ability might help them weather some changes, the rate of current environmental shifts could be too rapid for their evolutionary adaptations to keep pace.
So these remarkable survival strategies might not be enough in the face of rapid climate change?
Unfortunately not. You see, these adaptations evolved over millions of years in relatively stable conditions. The current pace of environmental change is unprecedented in their evolutionary history.
That really puts things in perspective. What can we learn from studying these creatures before their habitats change too drastically?
I think one of the biggest lessons is the importance of efficiency in natural systems. These owls have essentially perfected silent flight and food preservation techniques that we're just beginning to understand. Every adaptation represents millions of years of evolutionary problem solving.
That makes their conservation even more crucial, doesn't it? We could lose these potential innovations before we even fully understand them.
Exactly right. And you know what's really interesting? Each new discovery about these owls seems to open up more questions. Like, we're still learning about how their brain processes sound during silent flight, or how they decide where to place their food caches.
Well, that certainly shows how much more there is to learn from nature. What final thoughts do you have about these remarkable birds?
So here's what I think is most fascinating. These owls remind us that some of the most elegant solutions to complex problems already exist in nature. Their ability to cache food and fly silently isn't just about survival, it's about efficiency and adaptation at its finest. We just need to be smart enough to recognize and learn from these natural innovations.
That's such a powerful way to frame it. These creatures truly are living examples of nature's ingenuity.
And they're proof that sometimes the best answers to our technological challenges might be flying right over our heads silently, of course.